Hey, back again with some more Japanese tools. Um, Got some hand tools from Japan. Again with some pliers this time, a little plier haul. These are all from IPS. This is all the same manufacturer, IPS or Igarashi Pliers. These are all made in Japan. They got some cool designs. Igarashi Pliers. So these are all made in Niigata Prefecture on the west coast of Japan. I've had these on and off in my Amazon cart for a while, and finally collected enough of them to make an order. But they got some interesting designs, so wanted to check them out. So let's get started. I'm gonna use my nice little uh, Tsunoda plastic nippers. Get these out of here. So the first one is a thin, ultra thin slip joint plier. So you can see there, slip joint action. Apparently they've had their recently an 80th anniversary. So they're from 1940 until now, and you can see, oops, focus. You can see these are quite thin at the nose end. Finishing on this set is looks pretty nice. The plating, the chrome looks good. Made in Japan. The rubber feels nice. They feel quite rigid. You can see there. Oops. Kind of see how thin they are. 2 millimeters at the nose end, and part number on these is THS-190, so 190 mil long. I like their card here. 5 different points of interest for you, and printed with soy ink, the good stuff, maybe. So I like those. Those look very nice. Perfect for getting in some tight places. I have wanted to get some very thin adjustable wrenches, but these are also interesting, and will come kind of in the same, come into place in the same kind of situations. Next, we have some really cool long slip joint pliers. So that's a unique design. So quite long, 300 millimeters, and got a bent pair and a straight pair of pliers. Let's take them out and look at them. So part number on the bent ones, Hyperongu Praya, and Bento Nozu. So bent nose, hyper long plier, 300 millimeter, part number HLB-300. Got the little sticker there for the 80th anniversary. IPS, made in Japan. You can see the forging there. Actually looks kind of nice, quite nice. Finishing on the nose looks nice. You can see the line up here, the fitment. Not too bad. I'm guessing these are hand ground. Slip joint feels very nice. These are quite long, you can see that. You can get in some really deep recesses with something like that. So those are pretty cool. I like those. And then for the straight pair, the hyper long, they call them. Hyperlongu Paraya Sutreto. Straight. Straight nosed on those. Actually, I like the finishing on these. They look quite nice. You can see the fitment there. There is a little bit of play because it's a slip joint, but not much. The slip joint functions nicely. A little bit of flex there. I mean, these are very long, 300 mil. You're pretty far away from that joint. That's a lot of leverage, but you get a little bit of flex there. See how they feel. How much flex is. Yeah, so there's a little bit of flex, but not too much there. Let me see how they feel. So they feel actually very sturdy. So I think for most things they'd be okay, especially this way. They feel pretty strong. Well, there's a little flex in them, so you might not want to crank too much that way. But really cool design. Pretty good execution, if you ask me. A unique design for sure. And then the next ones, we got some water pump pliers, some Toji Pura Toriga Uota. So these are, I don't know why it says plastic, Pura's plastic, but these are more like a rubber grip. Little trigger on there. I guess that's what they're calling it, trigger handled. Water pump plier. These are kind of interesting because they are spring loaded in every position except this top one. So you can see there's a channel there. There's a spring right here. There's a channel that spring is going into. So there's no spring loaded action there, but if I go to the next one, spring loaded. Yeah, that's pretty nifty. And these open quite large. Quite wide. Let's see what those are. So almost 80 millimeter. And then closed, you're looking at about 45 millimeter on its largest, widest setting. So pretty neat though. Let's see, not much flex in it. A little bit, but not much at all. The finishing on these is quite nice. You can see the jaws are lining up nicely. IPS Igarashi. That's just like a last name, Igarashi. And then there's some smaller ones. Oh yeah, the part number on these, the water pump ones, 210 millimeter length, SFW-210, and another similar design on this one, part number SF-165, 165 mil. This one's an ergonomic grip, has that same little nub, little trigger they're calling it. This one, the center setting is loose, it's not activated, but then there's the spring-loaded sections, spring-loaded engagement rather, on the top and bottom slot there. And you can see how they do that because let's see here. So you can see there's a recess in here in the middle setting, that spring, I don't know if you can see that, Anyway, the spring is sticking up right here, right there, and so that's pushing off of the frame. But when it's in the center section, you can see the spring slide right into that recess, and it's not pushing off of anything then, so it's closed. But I like the grip, feels nice, very ergonomic. Let's see, there's the fitment on the first setting, middle, and the last one. But the finishing looks very nice. These feel very good, kind of a rubberized golden grip. Very neat designs. And then the last one is a simple slip joint plier, but it has soft jaws. This one's a soft touch. And let's see, part number PH-165. It seems like it's some kind of nylon. So you can see the jaws there are like a nylon, non-marring, non-scratch, replaceable jaw there. Yeah, they seem like nylon, or what's that other thing? Delrin or something like that. Just a pair of slip joint pliers, so very simple design, obviously. And 80th anniversary. The finishing on these, there is some splatter you can see. Let's see if you can. Yeah, you can see there's some splatter there. I don't know if that's in the coating itself or it was just on the metal and then coated over. Just a couple of little blemishes there, but otherwise not going to mar things up. Non-marring plastic, so those will come in handy, I'm sure. Maybe once a year, once every 2 years. Anyway, these are the cheapest of the bunch, but some cool designs definitely from this manufacturer, Igarashi IPS. So been glad to check these out, and looking forward to putting them into use. So thanks for watching, thanks for sticking around, and we'll be back with more Japanese tools next time.